Hey guys, what's going on? This is mistavp coming back at you with another Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom unboxing and review video. Today, this one's going to be a little quicker than usual. Basically, I just need a couple of these figures to do a video with the submarine, which is going to be coming up later on today. So I just need a couple figures to throw in there. So without further ado, let's unbox these. These are from the Jurassic World Legacy Collection, and what we have here today is Dr. Ellie Sattler and Dr. Alan Grant. And for reference, I have the original Ellie Sattler from the Jurassic Park Kenner Collection, and a much faded Dr. Alan Grant from the original Kenner Collection as well. In the background, I've got the Jungle Explorer with a different variant of Dr. Grant and also of Dr. Ian Malcolm in the passenger seat. Dr. Ian Malcolm in the Legacy Collection will be coming out with Wave 2, I believe, and that's due to hit stores in June. So there's also I don't think it's Dr., but Robert Muldoon. I have him as well, but I'm only going to be unboxing these two for today. In addition to that, I'm going to be unboxing the Legacy Collection JP18 Jeep Wrangler. So without further ado, let me get to the unboxings. So, first up we'll do Dr. Grant, and it looks like this is just clamshell packaging. So we'll go ahead and find a corner and tear this right on open. And the back is just a simple piece of plastic, and have him come out of there. Now this is really interesting. I don't know why they give excuse me, I don't know why they've given him a gun, because he has never had a gun in all of the Jurassic World series. He was in the original Jurassic Park and then Jurassic Park 3, and he never once had or shot a gun that I can recall. So next up we'll do Dr. Sattler here, and once again we'll just find a corner, peel back enough to get our finger in there so we don't totally destroy the back of the packaging, but it's going to happen anyways. And again, just a simple piece of plastic holding her in place. Now I do like that in her packaging includes that massive flashlight that she can be seen carrying in the original Jurassic Park as she is exploring the electrical room looking for the power panel. So with both of these, and also with Robert Muldoon, they include a little compy, or Compsognathus, which again is one of those interesting decisions because I don't think there's ever a Compsognathus anywhere on screen with either of these two at any point in the two movies that they're both in. The compies are kind of a big feature in The Lost World. You know, they attack the little girl in the beginning, and then they kill Dieter Stark in The Lost World as well. But again, I'm not quite sure why they are featured with them. So, just real quick before we get to the Jeep, just a comparison between the original Kenner figure and this new one by Mattel. The face alone is one of the reasons why I wanted this figure. I mean, if you look at the face here, this figure from Mattel definitely has the likeness of Sam Neill, like almost perfectly. This old one, while it's a classic and it was awesome and still is, doesn't look like him whatsoever. You know, that never stopped us as kids playing with this and having a grand old time, but this new one really looks like him, which is awesome. Another key difference here is size. Obviously, the new one, I believe it's 3 3/4 inches tall, whereas the old one is a full 4 inches tall. So there's definitely a size differential there. Lastly, the articulation. It is very basic on the original Alan Grant. You know, you got the head moves, the arms move up and down, and then the legs have a basic front and backwards with no further articulation from there. However, the new Alan Grant has articulation at the knee, and that not only goes side to side but front and back, so you can do all kinds of poses. He's also got a dual, I can't remember the name of this joint here, but basically a joint which allows you to go nice and wide if you wanted to, and then also still function normally, like front and backwards. There's also at the arm a yep, so it looks like there's like a ball joint at the arm as well, so you can go in and out, up and down, all the way around. And then there's also a joint at the elbow, which is nice. And then the head moves around. Looks like that's also in a ball because it moves up and down as well, so that's cool. And there's also a swivel at the waist, which is appreciated. Very nice. Okay. Ellie, aside from the articulation, is a totally different story here. So basically, the original Ellie looks nothing like her, and the new Ellie, I don't know. I don't think that looks like her either. This looks more like, for all you Game of Thrones fans out there, this looks more like Daenerys Targaryen, to be honest with you. Good attempt, but I just don't see it. Which is fine. Again, we can work with that. I can happily say that the Robert Muldoon figure looks very similar to him. Very good likeness there. And again, articulation is exactly the same as on the Dr. Grant figure. Oops. So, lastly, we'll open up the Jeep Wrangler with the working winch here, which is really cool. It's a different feature. I've never seen that before. So let's just set these guys off to the side here. A couple copies. And his gun. Okay, so this has one of those easy open panels at the bottom of the box, which is nice. A big complaint that a lot of people have had about this Jeep is that it's missing the spare tire, which, yeah, it kind of bothers me too, but I mean, it is what it is. They might come out with another one at some point that does have that spare tire, but I don't think it diminishes the model at all. It still has really, really nice paint on there. It's got nice detail. Like, you can see the writing on the tires. And for those of you astute observationists, the tires used in the film, I believe, were not the BF Goodrich all-terrain TAs, but actually the BF Goodrich radial terrain TAs, which I don't believe that tire is made anymore. So this would essentially be the newest version of that tire. But that's just because I'm a Jeep nerd, so that's a random thing that I know. So anyways, the front of the box has that awesome Jurassic World Legacy Collection logo. I love that. I think it looks so awesome. I like it with the orangey behind the T-Rex. Front of the box just says Jeep Wrangler with the winch, and then it shows the winch operation, that you can just move this gear forward or backwards. Now normally, if you had just bought this would have a little plastic wrap around the winch. I already took that off. Side of the box just has that pretty cool logo that I like. Other side, it's the same deal. On the back of the box, you get this really nice action shot where Dr. Grant and Ellie are in the Jeep once again, and they are winching themselves towards this tree. What's cool is this Jeep actually holds all 4 figures. So you got Dr. Grant, Dr. Sattler, Robert Muldoon, and the up-and-coming Dr. Ian Malcolm. So, also shows the working winch, and gives you the website at the bottom and says that it's one vehicle included, figures and accessories sold separately. And without further ado, let's pop this baby open. So we'll push in that tab at the bottom, and we will rip this little panel out. Okay, awesome. So it has those twist and pull off tabs, so we'll just twist that and pull it out, and get to this one as well. Switch that upside down. really get a great grip on that. So I'm going to see if I can open the box a little bit further to get a better grip on that. Plug out the side here. There we go. Okay. And then there's just these little trays that the Jeep sits on that. I'm going to toss those to the side here for now. Okay. So initially, my first impressions are this thing rolls really, really nicely. I'm really surprised to see that. I thought that this was going to have kind of those same like blocky wheels like on this Jungle Explorer and on the old I think they call it the Bush Tracker, basically the first version of this Jeep from the Kenner line. But no, this thing rolls like a nicely, almost like it has wheel bearings, which is kind of really nice. Alright, so let's take a look at that working winch. So you got your hook here, and then I guess you just, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. It even makes the noise. So you can either pull it, and it looks like you get a good 8 inches out of that before it's done. And then to get it back on, you just reverse the process. So basically you just twist this gear back, and it slowly but surely brings that winch right back in. And then we'll just set that off to the side for now. So one thing that I love about this Jeep, especially compared to the one that Jada Toys released in 2015 for the Jurassic World movie, is that this one is actually based on the Wrangler that was in the movie, whereas that one is based on the newest Jeep Wrangler that's out there, it's called the JK. It ran from 2007 until 2018, so technically it's not the newest one, but it was based on the current at the time model, whereas this is the actual Jeep that was in the film. This is called a YJ. It's got the square headlights, and you know, collectors will definitely appreciate that. Alright, so let's see if those figures fit in there as nicely as it shows in the pictures. So we'll take Dr. Grant first, and it's definitely going to be snug. Get his hand on the steering wheel there. That's good enough. Okay, and then we'll put Dr. Sattler on the passenger side. And there she is, pointing to the Brachiosaurus. So I gotta tell you guys, I am really happy with the scale of these guys. Even if you just compare them to the original Kenner toy that we have here, I love how it looks almost movie accurate. Like, it's really good design. The Jungle Explorer from the original films line, I mean, it looks really cool, and it's definitely a fun toy to play with and all that, but they've taken some design liberties here to make some, you know, alterations and some features and stuff like that they put on this. Whereas this Jeep here, besides missing the spare tire, it looks exactly like it looks in the film. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for checking out the video. I've made this one basically just real quick here because, like I said, I need those 2 figures for the submarine movie or submarine video that I'm about to make. So yeah, please let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you want to see next, and please leave a like and leave some feedback. I do love reading comments and responding to comments. And also, please consider subscribing because it really helps me out. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Keep an eye out because I'm going to be posting that other video with the submarine very shortly. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you so much.